Hey everybody, Skippy Django back with a 7 Days to Die video. Now in today's video, it is day 210. We are on a PvP server and it's a horde night. That's correct. So not only is this server extra difficult for killing zombies anyway, it's also extra difficult because you pretty much got to kill zombies on a horde night without attracting the attention of any other player that can hear gunshots. So, if you will, I've come out into the sticks of the server. I've come into a remote location where I don't believe there's much player activity. I've found a couple of buildings. I've sort of done some dismantling with certain blocks and whatnot. I'll put on my helmet and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've tried to make it as zombie proof as possible. So I'm going to put my helmet on here, fantastic. And I'm going to pick up my bike as well for safekeeping. Alright. So, if we look at these two buildings right here. Oh, where is my pistol? There we go. As you can see, I've got plenty of rounds as well. So, if we have a quick look here, there was stairs on the left-hand side. So, one of the very first things I did was remove them. So, the stairs just went in two formation, just down the side of the building here, and it ended up there. So, I removed them, and then it would go around the back here and go on the inside. There was more stairs on the inside as well. So I'm going to be using this as my last resort kind of stage. So there was stairs going up all the way here as well. So I'm going to be using the roof of this building basically as the Alamo. It's literally the last line of defense. So if I get overrun by zombies, I've got somewhere to go. So if we go back out here, the only way to get up onto that ledge is by a little sky bridge that goes across, which I will destroy once I have to retreat to go onto the roof of that place. So what we're going to do is just find a way into this building, because I've actually not cleared this building out. I believe there might be a little hole. Nope. Okay, so I'm just going to break, I think I'm just going to break the wall here because it's only wood. There we go. So like I said, I've not cleared it, so I'm going to be using my silenced rifle here. And there's a zombie there. Now, the one thing I like about this rifle is it's so quick to just pop them in the head. One shot takes them out. Now, with this server being a slightly modded server as well, it means that I can actually loot the zombies because, as you know, in normal versions of the game with no mods, so in the vanilla version, the zombies are not lootable anymore. Not in the olden days like they used to be. So they only drop those wee baggies every now and again. However, in this server, the zombies are lootable. So we're going to go up the stairs here. Just make sure I've gotten everything over here. Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to go up the stairs here because I want to try and find the roof access in order to go across the sky bridge. Also, it'll give us a nice opportunity to clear out any of the remaining zombies in the area, and also to try and find some tasty loot. So I'm pretty quick at looting. I've got all my perk points in looting at the minute, which is why I'm able to go for everything so quickly. So it looks like this is going to be a way, yeah, so we can jump on the side there, and maybe for the sky bridge, or we might have to jump up somewhere. Okay. Always read the books as well. A lot of people pick up books and they don't read them. Trust me, read books whenever you find them. It's going to be a lifesaver. So there was some sort of access via the roof as well, if I remember correctly, when I scoped this building out before. Ah, there it is. So there's not going to be a particular way that I can get up here, and I don't have any wood on me to get up there. So I'm going to have to pretty much improvise. Now, with this building pretty much only made of really crappy wood, it should be really easy to get up there. So I'm going to make a makeshift ladder from the building itself. So it's going to be a little bit janky, but it's going to work. So if it works, it's not a stupid idea. So here we go. We're just going to break this one and break this one, hopefully. There we go, yep. Going to break that. And then if the idea works, which it should do, then we should be able to get up onto the side here. There should be the sky bridge on the roof. Oh, and a backpack. Oh, wait, this is a player backpack, which means this guy has died. Now, looking at it, it looks like a newbie. I did see some newbie items in there. So, like a land claim block, for example, which you only get when you first join the server. So we need to make sure that there's no other new spawns around in the area in case they want to try and have a pop at us. But there's the sky bridge, and I've cleared out this area completely already. So we can close that. And now we are good to go. So I'm going to skip until it's Horde night. There's only 25 minutes in game time. Or that's around about 15 to 20 minutes in real world time for me. So I'm going to skip forward until we start the Horde. Alright everybody, it's Horde night. So my first position is going to be outside. I'm going to be outside here and just take the headshots where I can to try and clean out most of the slower zombies when they come. Now there is some armor piercing guys, soldiers, dog spawns as well so far that I've seen. They look to be coming quite nicely, just one at a time at the minute, so I can remain outside for the time being. But like I said, I do have the alarm. Oh my Jesus, how many is there? They spawn behind me from nowhere. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this. I love this rifle. It's so easy to take everybody down. So here we go. Oh, looks like there's one coming to my right as well. I think I can hear. Yep, there he is. I could hear him. And I knew he was coming to my right there, but I wanted to try and tackle all those in front of me. So like I was saying, I've got the Alamo positions inside the building, which I will go to next if I get overrun here, up the stairs, up into the attic, and then across the Alamo Bridge, and then make my last stand. Oh, he actually had a lot of... Jesus, he had a lot of ammo on him. Jesus, there we go. Oh, there we go. So it's already getting a little bit sporty down here, I'm not going to lie. But I always try and loot the zombies where I can. And I believe there's one over to my left. I can hear him. Ah, there he is. Also, look at that blood moon as well. I think the blood moon in this game looks so pretty. They really got the atmospherics down for Alpha 19. Absolutely incredible. So here we go. Oh, try and get the headshots where I can. Sometimes they're done a bit too quickly, so I always miss. But if you do manage to get the headshot, it's usually a one-shot kill with your rifle perk upgraded. Now, just do bear in mind, because I'm having to keep my gunshots quieter, which is why I got the sniper rifle on, because again, I'm on a PvP server, you need to take into account that your shots are not as powerful. So make sure you always upgrade your perks if you're on a PvP server to make the shot count on a one-hit try, if that makes sense. So here we go. Oh, she's dead. So update on the Horde night. I've not had to use my Alamo positions quite yet. Will you please stop attacking me? There we go. So I've not had to use my Alamo positions just yet. Oh my god, there's a dog. Where the heck did he come from? I literally just heard the snarling in my ear, loud as anything. So that made me jump. I hate when they do that. They just spawn so close here. But another good thing, yeah, even though we've not had to use anything, and the zombies have been coming quite frequently, as you can see, we've actually got a load of loot. So what I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be using this time to collect as much physical loot as possible, and then at the end of the video, what we'll do is we'll go to the trader with the loot, and then we'll see how much we have made from this blood moon, which, oh my god, that was a one shot. Oh, that was beautiful. So basically what I'm trying to say is we'll grab all the items that we get from here, go back to the base quickly, chuck all the items that I know won't sell into our chests, and I'll also show you around the base and show you what it is that I'm working with in a PvP server. Then once the trader opens, we'll go to the trader, sell all the loot, and we'll see what kind of profit we have made from this blood moon. Oh, looks like I just blew a head off. Fantastic. So we're pretty much 3/4, maybe a bit more past that, to the end of the Horde moon. So far, not too bad. There's been a few jumpy surprises, I'm not gonna lie, when there's those flying buzzard things that just come out of nowhere, yak in your ear, and they're already on top of you, trying to fillet you. That was a scary point. However, as you can see, they just have been kind of coming one at a time. I don't feel between now and when the Horde night ends we are going to need to use our Alamo positions, which is quite sad because I was hoping to at least try and get a bit of use out of it, but always prepare for the worst, because every single time there's a blood moon, the zombies get a little bit harder, they get a little bit more of them, there's different variants of zombies that start coming after you. So always prepare for the worst. Make sure you always have an escape route whenever you do a blood moon, otherwise you'll just pretty much die immediately if you don't have anything planned, unless you're a super high level anyway. So I'm going to go ahead, finish up this blood moon, and then we're going to get back to the base. Alright, so fantastic. There's only 2 minutes left in game time, or a minute now, for the end of the blood moon. And there is the beautiful sound of the blood moon lighting up, which then tells us blood moon is over now. We can hop back on our vehicle and start going back. So as you can see, just very quickly though, before we do that, look at the inventory. Look at how much loot I have got from the zombies. Absolutely insane. So we're going to jump on the bike and start going back to base. Also, I'm going to show you what I've done in order to keep my base safe from other players, because like I said before, this is a PvP server. So I'll get back to base and I'll show you what I've done. So I do get questions all the time when people playing on PvP servers especially, where is the best place to put your base? Now I always like to come to this particular biome because look at that, when you immediately enter it you get fog. So that goes for any player. It don't matter what the settings are in game, for them they'll always have this fog around, which is perfect for concealing a base. Also, when you're flying ahead in a gyrocopter, the fog still remains. They can't see down, only in a very, very short radius. If anything, the higher they go up, the more fog there is, which means the land becomes virtually non-existent to them. They all just see is fog. So, on a bike especially, me trying to get here to my base, it's going to be very, very difficult to navigate through this because of all the junk that's all over the floor. As you can see, I'm using a bike and I am struggling to get through some of it, which is good. If I'm finding it difficult to navigate through this, then other players who don't know the area are going to find it even more difficult. So we're at our base at the minute and it's literally just a hole next to a tree, and I've used a hatch to cover it over. Not fully upgraded the hatch though yet. That is on my to-do list. So in order to mitigate as well, not only the visibility by coming into this biome, so people would have to physically know this was here, because you'd otherwise run past it with all the fog outside. I've gone all the way down to bedrock in order to make no noise to the surface. So I've come all the way down here, that way then I can have my furnaces going, my fires going, and even though they do make a racket on top of the ground, because we're so far down, nobody can hear a thing. So you can run around down here to your heart's content, no one's going to hear you, which is why I absolutely love building this biome. It's just my own little tip on this particular circumstance. If you're on a PvE server, it doesn't matter where you build naturally because there's nobody trying to hunt you other than the zombies. So this is what I do on my PvP server. Alright guys, so right now it's the morning time. The trader's just opened, so we're going to go ahead and go across this little part of the town here in order to get to the trader. We've got that loot that we got from the HORDE night last night on us. I've sorted it out, so I'm going to go and get rid of some of it. I'm going to keep all the bullets and whatnot that I got. So right now with this server as well, we are in a safe zone, so there's a small radius around the trader where you can't be shot by another player, which is quite nice because traders are one of those places where a lot of people like to camp in order to get, hopefully, some goodies when they manage to kill somebody that can't get to the trader in time, which is why I always go on my bike or some sort of vehicle. Alright, so we're just starting to sell all this stuff out. Hopefully, as well, I should be able to get a level up soon. As you can see on the right hand side, I've already made 6.5 grand. Oh, look at that, 12 grand from selling them. Fantastic. And I've got 37,000 and some change in XP, which is absolutely nice. So basically getting that XP, I've just leveled up again. Fantastic. Just sell that, and yeah, there we go. So from that raid, guys, we actually got 12,000 Duke coins, which is absolutely incredible. Oh, and someone's got a gyrocopter there for sale. I want to get a gyrocopter. I want to try and save up for a gyrocopter because that's going to make it a lot more easier for looting high buildings and also for a bit of scouting to see if we can find any bases to raid in the future. So I'm just going to buy some items whilst I'm here that I need. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is my first video on the channel for 7 Days to Die. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you watched the video all the way through like a complete legend, hit me up with a subscribe and a like for the video. Alright guys, well, my name is Skippy Django, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Goodbye for now.